Good evening, board members. For months, parents have come to you and warned you about the pitfalls of FSA testing and the quality of our children's education. We understand that you have also warned the DOE about the pitfalls of said testing. Sadly, I feel that the board members have had multiple opportunities to get ahead of the debacle that happened this past week. In theory, we as parents want what you want. We want good education for our kids, we want accountability, but we want fair and reliable and validated accountability. The execution of those goals has failed the children and the parents of Lake County miserably. What we have before us is vague direction for our NR2 students, leading to legal intervention needed by parents to sign their children out of school. School administration only have two options in not releasing students. Those are custody issues and the lockdown of a Lake County school. The Lake County School Board can ill afford negative publicity because potentially an officer who's willing to follow the letter of the law could arrest an administrator for holding students when they should have been released. The students of Lake County deserve better from this school board. Parents at multiple schools were told that the principals tried to clarify this issue with you and they got no direction. What we also have is a severe lack of validity for the scores taken this past week. I have a 10th grader at home. I asked him at the beginning of the week how testing was going to go down. He said there's not enough computers, so half of us will test on Tuesday and half of us will test on Thursday. Multiple 10th graders have reported, I've checked with multiple parents, that some of them were able to test on Tuesday, many of them were not. Those that tried to test on Thursday, over half of those were unable to test. Where is the validity when we have students who we all know signed the acknowledgement, but we all know children are children. They're not bound by contracts, they're children. And if a 10th grader is worried that he may not graduate because he's heard that if he doesn't have a passing FSA, he won't move out of high school, do you think that he wouldn't have a leg up if he went to one of his friends and asked what that prompt was about and researched it before he was able to log into that test? Where is the validity for Lake County scores when children are given a heads up on what they're about to be tested on? Even if that isn't the case, what happens when the window closes and there are still students out there who haven't tested? Where are their scores and where's that validity? Where is the validity when there's days worth of gaps in testing? I am proud to be part of a group of parents who went to Tallahassee to let our legislators know the non-Pam Stewart version of education these days. Senators and representatives were appalled to hear about the validity issues we raised. One senator frankly stated that your district has the power to hold these children harmless from these results this year. He said that teachers in the districts receive a pass on the results for a designated time period and that you should use this year as a beta test to figure out how to work these problems out. They have many bills in place, but none of them will help our children this year. I ask you to hold our children harmless from these results as it's evidence that Lake County is not ready for these stakes. We cannot be the only advocates for our children. We need your help. We need action, not finger pointing. We want your help, but without it, we'll continue to travel to Tallahassee and we will be the change that our children need.
Thank you.